All right, all right. It's my time. It's my time. Say, mama. Nerf Ghost. Oh my goodness.
Base is under attack. is under attack. Our pylon is under attack. Our pylon is under attack. We embrace the glory of our pylon is under attack. We embrace the glory of battle. By your will, Antara Tassagon. Your probes are under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Our pylon is under attack.
GG. Yeah, messed up several times. Boom, boom, boom. What up, Dandalorian? What up, Comedy Door? Terran.
Your probes are under attack. Our pylon is under attack. Justice be done. Command me. My meditation is over.
Cannon rush is not a. He's not supposed to die from the cannon rush. He's supposed to be good enough to hold the cannon rush and make it into an interesting game. If he dies to a cannon rush, that was because he allowed to get cannon rush. I'm not supposed to win from this. What did they say? You can't cannon rush a Terran? I think that's what they say. You can't cannon rush a Terran. You're doing something wrong as a Terran. I just feel like people just don't think that cannon rushing intros isn't a thing. It's like they think that it's just one all ins, not all ins. What up, Comedy Door? Yeah, welcome. Well, I'm gonna eat in like 40 minutes, but then I'll be back for the rest of the night. I slept most of the morning because I was doing some late night horror. Got Andalorian, got Bitstorm, John. Good to see you guys. They do so much to not help Protoss in all these patches overall. Where why can't we cannon rush? You know, if we're not given very much toys or tools, they give. You know, we have to cannon rush. What else do we have? Makes no sense how people just don't understand that. It's like cannon rush is because we don't have much tools outside of it, you know, unless you want to play the meta.
Your probes are under attack.
Cannon Rush. What's the commotion with the new patch? They're still working with it. Like they've removed some things that they added. Like say they were adding turrets to be salvaged. They reverted that. The cyclones, they reverted that, but then they changed it back to the old school cyclones, so that's good. At least I like the cyclone change. They reverted the liberators. Like they just kept a lot of the Zerg stuff. They reverted the Broodlord stuff, but they kept the Hydra Dash. It's kind of, I don't know. I would call it like a mini patch at this point, when they're like all the things that they were trying to do, they reverted most of them. So it's, I mean, it kind of only feels like a Zerg patch overall. Like the content, but Cannon Rush makes the game too short. It's not supposed to. It's not supposed to make the game short. But yeah, I don't like playing standard meta. It's just repetitive. So the cannons, they're not too short of games if people actually hold them. But if I do an early game without the Cannon Rush, it'll be short as well, you know. But yeah, you definitely don't have to watch. But I'm not gonna play boring standard meta. If the game lasts longer, then it lasts longer. But I'm not gonna go into a boring route. They changed a lot of stuff and got people really interested, and then they walked most of it back, so it turned into like a mini patch. Yeah, 4 minutes, or that happens. 4-minute games, 5-minute games. Sometimes they leave, sometimes it's but yeah, I'm not gonna play just standard boring games. You can go to any other stream if you want to see that. If you want to see repetitive, like 2-gate opener with 2 adepts, and then the sentry, and this, and then everybody's doing. Yeah, you can go watch somebody else. I'm sure you'll dig the stuff that they do, because everybody does it. But that's not gonna be me. Hey, thanks, Barfosaurus. I don't try to kill him. But I'm not gonna play with my food if I think I'm gonna kill them because they're done, and just go, okay, I'm gonna just go back home and make 2 bases, 3 bases, even though I know he's technically, I could have killed him right there with the cannons because he was slipping too much. I'm not gonna just sit back and then play a late game purposely, because then that's it's not even honest. If I feel like I could kill him and it's there's nothing behind it, then I'm gonna kill him. I'm hoping that he can counter, right? But that's not my job. What up, Em? The council barely gives the changes. Well, I don't know. I don't think the council is really like thinking about us very much. They think about them more, which is fine, I guess, on their side, because that's I guess it's their game, not our game. We just visit, I guess, But I feel like there needs to be some bringing back the old stuff, like bring back the old Ravens with the turrets that last forever or something like that. Bring back things, mama shit, make some drastic changes where some of the things that we had in the past, bring some of them back. They've already been tested and explored, where it's like at least we've played with them before. Who cares if the meta gets broken? We'll figure out another meta app, You don't like it, get out, Murica. Yeah, I mean, I'm in for exciting games. I'm always in for exciting games. I don't want the games to end right away. But I ain't gonna play standard meta. Doesn't have to go back to Blue War Archon Toilet thing, but it can be changed up a bit. Yeah, I mean, you know, they could do some. You know, they've already certain things already worked. I just think Protoss needs a little bit more, or else they're gonna get cannon rushed. I'm sorry, but like I said, if Protoss doesn't have many tools, the one tool they do have that's decent to early harass is cannon rush. Just like Zergs go Broodlords and Vipers, you know, Terrans go tanks, medevacs, Marines. Protoss has cannons. Yeah, not everybody likes them. That's all we have. You know, unless we're gonna go 4-gate. Need flying cannons. Yeah, you know what I mean? People are like, what's wrong with cannons? Give us something extra then. If you guys are tired of Cannon Rush, give me some better toys. So, you know. Yeah, give me Mama Ship. Bring back Archon Toilet. Yeah. Archon Toilets were fun. They were crazy, but you know what? It was one way that Protoss kind of got back into the game a lot of times. They barely got into the, you know, back in because of that. It wasn't like Protoss weren't winning back then either with the toilet, Archon Toilet. They weren't winning championships with that. It was decent. It was a decent thing for Protoss. The toss design is to only win with a got you, trick gimmick build. Well, they don't give much choice. It's either I'm Protoss, I'm strong, I got, you know, Golden Armada, I win. You know, it's usually a strength thing for Protoss, but Protoss should be more on the creative side because they're more of the creative. You know, you warp in stuff with just one probe. Energy overcharge seems a good addition to that they have removed battery overcharge. I think that too. I think the shots, the battery, the pylon overcharges should be up again. You know, instead of the battery overcharges, they'll be back to the shooting the pylons, and I think that's pretty cool. We'll have to see what the council decides. Here, let's go random. I feel like less and less people are playing the patch now. If I was to feel like from the beginning of the patch intro to now, I would say less and less people are playing the patch. The queues are going longer. We're gonna play. We're gonna try to get to the mothership, but I have a slight opener I want to do, but I gotta start it off with the cannon.
Base is under attack. We embrace the glory of battle. Custome, base is under attack. On that. By your will. Na Adan Aktu. Ula Sadari. Antara Tasagan. More art base is under attack. My life for ire. Custome, we stand as one. Command me. Base is under attack. Or Shisa. By your will. On that. Ula Sadari. Base is under attack. My life for ire. More Artanis. Order. My life for ire. Na Adan Aktu. My meditation is over. Justice be on night. Ula Sadari. Or Shisa. Command me. It must be done by your will. We embrace the glory of battle. My life for ire. Na Adan Aktu.
Alright, let's get a base.
Our pylon is under attack. Justice be done. Paradactyral. Base is under attack. His vessel shall. You have full power to channel the light of iron. Fire tank, base crystal charge. Zaknaku Afai. Base crystal charge. Calibrate void lenses. Processed.
Alright. Let's take out that overlord.
Full power. Channel. It shall be done. Zack. This vessel shall invade. Genetic matrix active. Phase crystal charge. Reset. Phase.
Justice.
Base is under attack. Direct my vengeance. We are at channel the light. We are at this power. Faith. This vessel.
We await.
We face the enemy. Mineral field depleted. Base is under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Directives confirmed.
Mineral field depleted. Channel. Mineral field depleted.
Downloading.
Our charge. We fear no enemy. Genetic matrix. Storm and brew. We seek justice. Profane. Victory is here. We are at full power. Vengeance. We face the enemy. Channel the light of iron. We are at full power. Genetic matrix active. Channel the Zack. Base crystal charge. Golden Armada awaits.
We try to get this base. GG. Yeah, Mama died. Try to come at us. Would be so good for them if they got a new building or unit. I don't know. Yeah, something. Well, I think a new unit, an early unit, something other than, because it's either cannon rush or it's like a DT rush, or macro or a 4-gate. They don't really give us much toys to play, so we have very little options. And because of that, people don't like cannon rushing. But I mean, when we don't have much of a choice, if there's only 2 doors, what do you want us to do? So I think that they need us to get like some type of early harass. The Oracle's not a really good early harass. It's just a macro kind of harassing unit overall. Whittle down some drones while you macro, and but that's meta. There should be like some early game, early battle type of units, or just kind of like doesn't force a standard repetitive meta macro, but forces people's hands to make units. Just forcing someone's hands to make units other than drones. If we could find solutions to that, it'd be way better than turtling all day. If you keep someone from being able to turtle, then it eliminates turtling. It forces people to actually spend their money and make units and not just take a base. Mike, you just, yeah, I could have done a little better, but we did what we could. So this build right here that I'm trying to work on, it's a really early cannon rush versus 12 pull, but I kind of messed up because I'm supposed to not make a worker. So I'm going for just a pylon block. Act like he's, I'm trying to keep him from taking a base, but also acting like I'm trying to just keep him from taking a base. That'll allow him from not thinking I'm cannon rushing. So I'm like, oh, you got it. Let me go and check your base. Oh, I'm checking your base. Let me steal your gas. But then, he doesn't realize I'm cannon rushing behind it. And then the gateway here instead of here, only because I don't have the resources and I'm trying to cut corners. And I don't need the gateway right away. I need a cybernetics core later. So, but I do need the gateway to kill the hatchery, right? Or try to kill the hatchery. So that's what the gateway is for. You only make 1 cannon. I should make the cannon really close next time. Just like right in their face. Get more range. So then we make the zealots from here, right? And then we get a cybernetics core here. But I messed up. I made a gateway instead of a cyb. But I'm supposed to make a cyb right here. The gateway is here. The cyb's right here. The transition's there. And then the cannon will keep the roaches or the queens from microing the zealots. And even if the hatchery's almost dead, we got the void rays coming out next. And then I'm using the hallucination, the energy. I think if I get 2 sentries with 4 void raids, I can get 4 hallucinations. Because the cooldown, look at the cooldown. It's halfway done, so if I wait for 2 more void raids, it'll be fully done. And if I had another sentry, I could throw the 1 more into it, or I could do it right behind it. I probably just need 1 sentry. 1 sentry, beef it up really quick, let the cooldown go in, get 2 more void raids, that'll be 4, and then that'll be, we'll pop in 2 Void Raids, and then energize 2 more Void Raids, and we'll have 4 Void Raids. Plus the 4 that I have, that'll be 8 Void Raids. The reason why I want 8 Void Raids is because there's going to be a lot of queens, and I want to make sure I can take out a base or take out a hatchery if possible. So I'm going to be testing out sending 4 hallucinated Void Raids over to one side, and then the other 4 to the other side, and let the queens decide where to go. That's one way. The other one is just going straight to the main with all of them and just take out the layer tech and slow down the layer tech. At least that's the game plan. What do you guys think? But yeah. So right here he breaks it, but he couldn't take a base right away, so he's slow on his third. That's funny. Goddamn hallucinations, you know. He's pretty broke right now on 2 bases, on 1 base. And that gas is hard to come by after a while for the Hydras. That's why I go Tempest. If you go Hydras and I go Carriers, sometimes the interceptors get picked off, and then you're like waiting and waiting, and you don't have enough time to, and then they just become, you know, useless a bit. So Tempest, they always have their shots. They can't, you know, they always get that pew 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 pew. In my opinion, Oracles would be god tier nowadays if they didn't allow people to queue up drones back to harvesting while they are stasis trapped. Oh yeah. Oh, they did that where they could go back to they don't pause anymore? Because I thought it was not set up for auto mining afterwards. I thought they were just paused. Is that changed? Hey Soraya, how you doing? Doing good. It's my vacay, so enjoying it with you guys, playing some StarCraft. I gotta eat in a little bit, but probably get a couple games. How bad are Oracles now? The Oracles are decent. They're still good. They're still good. Like for mass Oracles, yeah, they're still good. The spores are a little stronger, or in the new patch, so that might hurt a little bit. I'm not sure the overall, but overall just get more Oracles. But the Hydras are going to be a little more trickier at late game. That's why the objective is to snipe their layer tech. If I can snipe their layer tech, I slow down the Vipers. And that's pretty huge in mid games. As a Zerg, I wish Hydras were gas cheaper. If Hydras were gas cheaper, I wish that queens were more expensive to the point where they can't make too many queens. I'd rather have Hydra play early on as options for Zerg more than just a bunch of queens. I don't find queens very fun on both sides, you know. I think they're overused. But that's only because they don't give Zerg something to use other than just a bunch of queens. But at the same time, I feel like a lot of people go a bunch of queens to macro again, so I feel like the injects should be less. They should have less injects, or not less, but like less larva on the injects, so they're not as. But then better Hydras or something, you know. Something for more battle and less macro. I just feel we cater too much to macro where we allow it to be more late game when it should be like starting off risk reward. I think just one base should be able to punish two base overall so that it allows the other person not to risk it too often, just always going for that macro. I feel like the macro is kind of allowed in the patch. They molded it to be slightly balanced to allow it, when I think it should be broken so that people have more crazy games than structured games. But if you can't punish, if a one base can't punish a two base attempt, then then the one base has to do two base just like the other two base, and it just becomes boring overall, repetitive. But if one base can punish the two base, then that means the two base player should risk if they should go two base or not, because it's not guaranteed to hold, and they should just be like, oh well, I need to start with an early pressure. Well, then the other player needs to start with an early pressure, and then whoever gets a better trade gets a faster expo that way. It shouldn't be both players should just be given the right to get a faster expo. At least that's in my world. I feel like one base should be more stronger than a two base opener. I saw you started Silent Hill 2. What do you think about it so far? I heard it's on sale. I haven't gotten to the very interesting parts. Maybe I don't know if I'm still in the half tutorial stage, because I feel like if you played Resident Evil 2 is way more scarier than Silent Hill 2, at least at the moment. I don't know if it gets scarier. I don't know, but so far I feel like I've been on a wild goose chase for items and stuff, but then I don't have as much enemies against me. There's not enough fear tactic for me yet on that game. I've been more wandering around trying to figure out what I'm gonna have to do. What do I do next? Versus, dealing with monsters and getting spooked. There's only a little bit of spooks compared to Resident Evil games in general. So I would say it might be a good game, but I wouldn't spend the money. So if you get a good deal, then great. But I would play Dead Space before that. I would play Resident Evil Remake before that. The Resident Evil 7, 8, 4. Shoot, I even think Part 3 is better than Silent Hill at the moment for the price. I just think they need more monsters or something. But like I said, I haven't gotten that far, so hopefully it picks up. But it's been a bit of a snooze fest in the first part. Yeah, Kafka. One base, it should be where one base player should, like, the game starts and both players should just start off with a one base attack, right? Because they should both know that if one goes for a fast expand, the other one that's one base can punish it and probably kill your opponent. That way both players can be in the risk reward section and go, hey, if I take a base that's risky, let me go scout and see if I could even maybe pull it off, or if they're also taking a base. Because if he doesn't take a base, I might die if I take a base, and I just need to get some units. And then that way both people fight in the beginning early on, and then what happens there in the micro, one decides to take a base, then the other one, it should be like that. It should be a little harder to take a fast expand where your opponent can punish them. It shouldn't be where they could just get it because the meta, they could just get it. And, the powers that be say that the one baser can't punish the two baser now, and so now the one baser has to do two base along with the other guy that wants to do two base, but then now they're both wanting to take a third base because this one can't get punished that much off of two base because of the meta change, and then everybody's got to do macro, and nobody can punish the opponent for the early aggression to break the meta break the macro up. They want less turtling, but they're providing more turtling. So I don't. We'll see what they do. All I know is I always try to just do my thing, because no matter what they do, they're always gonna do their thing. And as long as I stick to my chaos, I feel I'm always happy, even if they change some weird stuff. SCVs could carry ammo and have. Pew, 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 pew. They nerfed the cheese. Well, they're always nerfing the cheese. They're always nerfing the cheese. Hey, buddy, what happened? You guys want to see Dexter? What? What? Here's Dexter right here. What? Hold up. I know. Oh, what the hell? Hold up. I know. Hold up. Okay. Yeah, chew it up. Oh, you're back? Okay. Nom. I'll give you one more. Oop. One more. I know. Hold up. Oh, there you go. Nom. I know. Hold up. These are like, it's got like eggs and bacon and cheese. One last one, okay? One last one. There you go. You got a pit named Panda? This one's named Dexter after the show, the killer show. That's it, buddy. That's it. I know. Lego! Oh, you babas. Damn it, Dexter. Let me clean some of that up. There you go. Babas. There you go. Thank you. Oh, good. That's it. No more. No, never now. Later, buddy. What up, Timbo? What? He's like, what? No. He's like looking at me like that. Good boy. Oh, he's getting older though. Oh, yours is young? Mine is getting older too. No, he's aging. That's it, Dexter. But he knows that I play StarCraft. So when he really wants something, he'll come to the side and he'll push my hand off the mouse. He'll be like, take it off the mouse. Get your hand off the mouse. Like, he'll know. Like, the hand has to come off the mouse for... Yeah, he's handsome. He's a happy dog.
Your probes are under attack.
Yeah. Okay. Psych.
Your probes are under attack. Your probes are under attack.
What? You know, 2-gate opener with the adepts? You gotta build at the low ground. See, his problem is there's no buildings at the low ground. This is why you build here a lot of times, because it allows you to see when someone's coming in. If you don't have any buildings down here, you're gonna get someone's gonna sneak in, or you're gonna have to have a patrol every once in a while, and people forget to do the patrol, so you'd have to be consistent at it. But this is a big problem. This is why you don't just put pylons here and gateways, and unless you're gonna cannon, you know, unless you're accepting invites to a cannon, which I'm accepting cannon invites. That's only because I have a forge. I have a forge, so I put a pylon here, and the pylon here is in case someone goes like me, pylon cannons, or goes up here, pylon cannons. If I see a pylon, because I already have one, I just make some cannons and defend this real quick. But if you don't have any vision here, you're gonna get blindsided. So be careful with this. That's where you went wrong. I was like, oh, he didn't have no front. Okay, let me cancel this and make it closer. This is a fake. This is just for him to act like, you know, oh, I stopped the cannon rush. And I cancel it just to make him feel better. What? Did you see it? No, he didn't see it. No. He didn't see it until it was too late. And I had 2 probe stacks, so you can't see it with the 2 probe stack. You'd have to just check. And so right here, the reason I'm making 3 cannons is because the stalkers might be coming soon, and these cannons could reach these buildings anyways, and they'll kill all the gateways and the cybernetics core. That's a good production kill, and then I should be able to muster up some cannons, you know, behind it. But this is important because if I wait for this pylon to go up, then it might be too late, and you know, I'll be too greedy. It's better to, you know, confirm these buildings are gonna get sniped. See how I canceled this one? I was being conservative because, yeah, you only have so much, but you gotta do it quick once the stalkers come out. But yeah, the production was gonna die down real quick. So yeah, build at the choke. All right. Can't be laxed when you're up against flow. I know that's the whole point, and it's not that I'm supposed to win this. It's just that I don't want somebody just taking another expo right away and playing standard, and you know. So I need to break it somehow. It just happens that this player made a mistake not building at the low ground, and there was a visibility. If I made the cannons here, it would still be harder to break them, so it would just be a slowdown. But yeah. Alright, I gotta eat for a little bit. Give me like 30 minutes and I'll be back. So, be back in 30 for more StarCraft. Just gotta get some food. I wouldn't know I'm against the Sword Mermaid. You know something's up. What a Brofesaurus. Hey Tiare. Hello. Got TJ, Nuato. Yeah, just gotta eat real quick. Get that out the way. But I'll pretty much be playing StarCraft for the rest of the night until late night. Then we're gonna be playing. What is it? Don't be quiet or stay silent in the house or something. But also Silent Hill we're gonna be playing after that. So we got Silent Hill that we still have to play, and then we still have Evil Within Part 2 that we have to play. So we're gonna kind of slowly get through those as we go, because we also have Resident Evil 5 that we're playing with Doug, and we're playing Dead Island 2 with Doug and Soulsteel, and a few others as time goes. So we got a pretty big game list that we're working on right now. So as we go, once we get through those, then we'll kind of like see what's next. But yeah, should be fun. But yeah, all day StarCraft today. If you guys want, we could do team games as well. Or if you guys want to do a couple co-ops, we could do co-ops. So we'll make it a chill night. Alright, but I'll be back in 30. Peace. Hey Frosty. Be back soon.